this sense also language has a lot to do in this cognition, in this revolution of cognition. What is very interesting is also that chimpanzees have some language, and what we do also resembles some kind of what the animals do. For example, when you talk about how chimpanzees know some words and they communicate through words.
Yes, you see that chimpanzees and other animals obviously have communication. They have a system of communication. They can create alliances. When you go to a chimpanzee society, you find that politics is in many ways similar to politics among human beings. Also among chimpanzees, the alpha male is not necessarily the strongest male physically. It is the male that can create large and stable coalitions. So you find among chimpanzees that they will create these coalitions of supporters in many similar ways to how humans do it. You can even see, like, you know, in human politicians, when there is elections, they will go and they will kiss babies and things like that. Chimpanzees do exactly the same. Like, you want the support of somebody, you go and you hug his baby chimpanzees and then kiss it, and then he's like your supporter. But the thing is that among chimpanzees, when they use communication, communication is always used to describe reality as it is. Like, if a lion is coming, there is a special cry, they will make this cry, and everybody knows, oh, a lion is coming. Or if a snake is there, they have another cry, and this warns everybody there is a snake. But everything that chimpanzees say is about reality, as it is. The special thing about humans is that we can use our language not merely to describe reality, we can use our language to create completely new realities that don't exist anywhere except in our own imagination. We can talk about gods that exist only in our imagination. We can talk about money. We can talk about human rights, which again, it's now a very, very strong and popular story, this story of human rights. But just like heaven or God or money, it's just a fiction that we have invented. It's not a biological reality. Just as other animals have no rights, humans too. Biologically, we have no rights. But we have invented this story and convinced billions of people around the world to believe in it. And now it is the basis for our legal system and political system.
Monkeys have the imagination to cheat with these languages.
Yeah.
Tell us about this cheating that monkeys do.
Yeah, they can't create fiction. Fiction is when you imagine something that is simply has no correlation in reality. You never saw such a thing. But this is something, as far as we know, chimpanzees and monkeys, they cannot do. But they can lie. For example, if they have this special cry, careful, a lion is coming. So when a chimpanzee sees a lion, he makes this cry and everybody runs away. So researchers have observed that, say, another chimpanzee has found a banana and he's going to eat the banana. So I see him eating the banana and I want the banana for myself, so I make the lion cry, careful, there's a lion. And then he throws the banana and runs away. And then he goes and picks the banana. I go pick the banana and eat it. So this is lying. I know that a lion is not coming, but I go and eat the banana myself. I use it for my own ends. So this is something that many animals can do. What humans can do is go way beyond just lying and create things that simply have no correlation, no analog in reality. If you think about, again, money or gods or human rights, this is not lying. This is creating a completely new reality in our own minds.
For example, you say that journalists are the gossipers that says, hey, you're lying. And this is a creation we are trying to do to contrast cheating.
Yes, gossip is also extremely important. Very often people think that, oh, gossip it's a bad habit or it's not of much importance. But actually gossip is one of the most important foundations of human society, and many scientists believe that human language was originally evolved in order, above all, to gossip, not to write poetry, not to do philosophy, not to do mathematics, but to gossip. The idea is that in a society, the most important information for me in order to survive and reproduce and succeed is to have information about other members of society. Who loves whom, who hates whom, who fights with whom, who made peace with whom. And gossip gives me this information. Other animals are also very interested in knowing what is happening in society, but they cannot gossip because they don't have the necessary language. We humans, we use our language a lot in order to gossip. Even today, in the 21st century, there have been many studies about it, and they found that the vast majority of human communication, even today, is gossip. On the internet, on the television, in newspapers, it's mostly gossip. And this is also what humans most love to talk about. Most humans, they don't like to talk about mathematics, or about physics, or about the economy. This is boring. But the moment you start gossiping, their eyes lit up. Ah, interesting. I want to hear more. It seems like this is what our language was kind of designed to do, to gossip about other people.
Pues nos encanta el chisme, somos los monos chismosos, pero gracias a ello también se frenan en cierta medida los abusos de los monos tramposos. Seguiremos